Alright, we got a 2011 CC. Customer says AC is not cold, so we're going to check out why. So first things first, we're going to check out the fuses. Yeah. Lock, unlock. Alright. Alright. Got it running. Check our ground. The ground is right here. Check these fuses. Check each side, you know they're good. If one side lights up and the other side does not, your fuse is blown, obviously. So go around like that, check them all. Turns out all of our fuses are good. So now we go to the next step, checking the fans. Alright, got her up in the air. We're gonna go right to the fans. Obviously they're not spinning. The AC is on in the dash, so we know that we got a problem here. We're gonna take this connector apart. We're gonna see if it's live, if it's supplying 12 volts to the fans or not. Alright, check it out. So this little red clip, push it back. Plug pulls out. Now we can test it. Ground. So hot there. So we're getting juice. Since we're getting juice, we gotta replace this fan shroud. It comes with the fans. Everything all in one, so once we get air pulling through the condenser, then we're gonna have good AC. Alright, turn the rattle trap off. It's kind of loud, but anyway, there's some T25 screws in here that hold the shroud on, and you can either take these air box out of the front or drop this whole thing out the bottom. But we're going to take these screws out. Either way, we're going to get her done. There's one for the ground. Alright, and then the airbox snorkel comes up and out like that. Now we can get at our other bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them, and we'll get this thing up. Another one right there. Another one for the ground. Okay, top's loose. Now we're going to go underneath and get the other two out. Alright, back down here by the connector. There's a screw right up in there. Also one on the right side of the car, right here, right by the radiator hose. So we get those out. Sometimes it's easier to let them fall on the floor because you get stuck in the plastic. You know how it is. You get a manipulator. Works into place. That one hit the floor. And guess what? There it is. Easy as that. Radiator here, condensers in front. Basically, if the fans aren't able to pull anything through that condenser, it doesn't ever get cold. It has to cool down the hot gases that are rolling through the AC system, and if it can't do that, you're never going to get cold AC. So that's the reason we're replacing these fans. I'll get a new one ordered and I'll show you how to throw them in. Alright, we're back under our Volkswagen CC. My other camera went dead, so we're going to try to use the phone here to finish this up. But anyway, I put new fans in it. They still don't run, the AC's on. I got hot on this red wire. I got hot on the little black wire. The brown and the green are grounds. And the green, when you spark it to a ground, then it'll fire the fans off. So something's whacked out in the computer. What the deal is with this system is the computer supplies ground and it's hot all the time. So rather than screw around and try to find what the issue is with some fan controller or whatever the hell is going on here, I'm going to run this right to a ground in the tranny bolt here. And when the fans run, and when you shut the key off, it takes a minute, but then they kill. So I don't see why that wouldn't work. He wants cold AC, and it's summertime, the fans need to be running anyway. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Hook this up. So I can get the bolt started here. So you know the fans are running. Running full steam, and we're going to check our AC here. So just to clarify what I did is I took the little green wire here, scun some of the insulation off it, and then I took my little torch, soldered this blue wire to it, and then I ran that over to a ground, which ends up being just a transmission bolt. So when you turn the key on, after a second or two, the fans fire up because this signal grounds and fires them up. So then they'll pull air all the time while you're running. And then after you shut the key off, after about a minute, they shut off. So yeah, that's all you got to do when your AC isn't cold and your fans don't run. Alright. Yep, AC is nice and cold. We're getting circulation through the condenser. That's all it takes. So this job is finished up. So if your AC isn't cold, fans aren't running, and a 2011, 10-11 Volkswagen CC, you can hotwire it by running that green wire off the fans to the ground.